Hey folks, guess what? We finally flew overseas for the first time in over 2 years. Ever since February 2020, we've pretty much not been able to travel overseas. So we've had to make do with the odd staycation like here or here. This time we were traveling overseas for real. We booked a 6-day vacation in Phuket and we're really excited to share with you what that experience has been like. We are finally here in Phuket. Finally gone. Alright.
Yes, international trip. Yay!
We actually stayed at 2 hotels. We spent the first 2 nights in Cassia Phuket and the following 4 nights in 4 Points at Sheraton. This video will be about the Cassia Phuket and our experience staying at the hotel. Cassia Phuket is a hotel located near Bang Tao Beach. It's actually quite a bit to the north of Patong, where all the action typically takes place. Because it's so far away from Patong, it's actually quiet and there weren't that many people. Granted, we were actually there in the off-season, but still, it was really quiet at night. We took a walk from the hotel to the nearby supermarket to pick up some supplies, and we barely saw anyone. So I think the hotel is a great place for families who just want a quiet time in their vacation, don't really want all the hustle and bustle of the city, great for kids to run around, and great for adults to get away from it all. And, you know, just chill and soak in the sun. Because it's so far away from Patong, it's probably not a great option for people who enjoy all the nightlife and entertainment and all the activities associated with it that you can find at Patong Beach. We booked a 2-bedroom loft at the Cassia Phuket. It's pretty spacious. It has a great view of the lagoon.
True to its name, there's a loft. We didn't really use it. We only had 3 adults and 1 baby. But if you have a really big family or lots of friends and it gets a little too much sometimes and you just want some me time, you can totally get up there and just get away from it all.
The thing about Cassia Phuket is that it's more of an apartment-style hotel, so it offers a few more things that a hotel doesn't. For example, you have a microwave, you have a much bigger fridge than usual. Hotels usually just give you a mini fridge. You have a place you can cook. You also have a sink to wash your dishes. All these were really helpful. The only thing that would have made it better is if we had a washing machine in the room as well. I can imagine for people who stayed there for a week or longer, that a washing machine would have been helpful for them. Fortunately, we only stayed for 2 nights. Now, there is one downside to this apartment, and the washing machine doesn't really count. On the second night, I think, there was a big storm and the wind was blowing furiously and the rain was splashing against the windows. And the windows in the hotel room aren't quite leak-proof. So I actually woke up in the morning and discovered that there was water all over the floor. The 2-bedroom lofts are kind of at the edge of the hotel property area, and so they are kind of like the closest to the beach. So I would imagine the 2-bedroom loft, at least the one that we were in, would have taken the brunt of the heavy rain and the wind coming in from the sea. That's something that you need to take note of if you choose to stay in the 2-bedroom loft in the off-season in Cassia Phuket. Our stay at the Cassia Phuket came with a breakfast buffet. The selection of food was pretty decent, ranging from continental food like pastries, buns, sausages, hash browns and so on, to more local Thai food like Thai fried rice, Thai noodles, and of course there was an omelette station, which was pretty popular. Of course, everybody likes eggs in the morning. I would say that overall we enjoyed the breakfast buffet at the Cassia Phuket. So we really like it when we stay at a hotel with a great pool, like Dusit Thani Laguna Singapore. You can watch the video here. We love the pool at Cassia Phuket. It has an infinity-style pool for the adults and it overlooks the lagoons. And what's great about this pool is that it actually has a sandy area. So you can bring your kid to the beach without going to the actual beach. And that's exactly what we did. We spent a good part of our first morning at Cassia Phuket just chilling at the pool.
And the iPhone dropped, you know, to the bottom of the ocean.
What's the color of the flower?
Yellow.
With our son just sitting on the beach.
Wow.
Playing with the sand. Wading in the water. He had a lot of fun.
Babu.
The beach is just a stone's throw away. I think it's like 5 to 10 minutes walk. There's no clear path to the beach. From the hotel itself, there is a ferry that takes you across the lagoon to where the beach is, but the ferry doesn't run all the time.
The best options are to either take a cab or walk to the beach. And if you choose to walk, you have to go through another hotel, Dusit Thani Laguna Phuket. So this is Bang Tao Beach. The waves looked really fierce on the day we were there, and little did we know there was a storm brewing. And before we knew it, we were caught right in the middle of it. We were hit by rain and sand because the wind was so strong on that day that it blew the sand on the beach towards us, and we barely managed to find shelter. Fortunately, we escaped relatively unscathed, and it was all worth it in the end because we enjoyed a delicious meal at Golden Seafood Restaurant, which is located on Bang Tao Beach, which is the whole reason we were there in the first place.
And we actually booked what we think is one of the better rooms, or maybe even the best room. We stayed there for 2 nights and we paid about 260 Singapore dollars, so that's 130 Singapore dollars a night. And for the hotel facilities, the quality of the room, the decent food options, and the peaceful, serene environment with, proximity to the beach, it's pretty decent value. And I think that at this price point, it's hard to beat. And if you're not someone who cares a lot for the entertainment and nightlife that comes with being near Patong Beach, then it doesn't really matter. If you're just there to chill and relax and unwind, it's a perfect place to be.